So I got these questions from multiple, you can say the beginners level of peoples, and not beginners level, but advanced as well, because if he has not looked into a big picture, and the question is what data science tests are doing, what AI LLM engineers are doing, what platform engineers are doing, and what, basically full stack engineer guys are doing. So not everybody have the, exposure of the big picture, what the project is look like, how the different teams work. And many times I saw that people have jumped into the courses, data scientist or AI LLM engineering or, anything else. But again, I'm saying for the beginner level. So I just thought a gap where I can fill it and I can give, some context may be helpful, but it does not mean this is the only time I'm giving it. So it also have on the bottom of the page, get in touch. You can ask the questions. What I'm trying to say, look into this project. So this is the RegIntel project, Regulatory Intelligence Platform, means adding intelligence on the, legacy documentation, legacy regulatory documentation, which complete India follow for his finance system. I've already explained many times in this different videos, but if we go deeper into this, so I'm asking these questions, because you have asked how different teams work together. So I have explained here, if you look into this project, right, if I'm the person, I'm the principal architect, or I'm the key guy, I usually to be the way I'm working on other projects. So when I divide the teams and I design, design the teams, how this solution to be worked on. So in that case, I would be at the high level, I would be dividing this in 4 layers. One is document intelligence, because if you see under the project, this core foundation of this project is document. So in this document, when I'm saying data scientist or data scientist means a scientist discovering knowledge or discovering intelligence on top of existing data. The way, Newton's discovered the laws on, speed or something else, whatever. So same way, a data scientist discovering what needed from this documents, something which is easier to understand, better to understand, something like that. Because most of this documentation written by, like extremely high-end professional, but think about it, the users are like me, users like, some simple guys, students, many different guys. So just giving you a context, if you see, how these 4 teams are divided. So I have mentioned here, document intelligence, data science guys are working, they may be using these technologies, just I picked up. Then AI LLM engineering, see, this is not limited to it, but just given a context, there are endless technologies. I don't really dive into tech first, I dive into the problem first. And definitely we do have various comparison way, understanding way, which stage we are in, what we are solving, something like that. As you know, in your life, you never buy Mercedes car on the first day. You buy maybe cycles, you learn it, you buy scooter, you learn it, you buy, maybe something else. And sometimes even you are in city, you rent a car, rather buy it. So it's not something you really need to buy or use a specific technology. You need to understand that. And then, there's a full stack engineering area, work on it. So you can look into it, what the full stack engineering means. We can use various languages like Java as a backend. I really prefer many times in Java. I really like it. Very structured, organized classes and everything, right? So, but doesn't matter. Means I'm not debating here on the tech, but I'm just sharing it. If you look into this project and look into this system, I have divided here. If you really understand this project, think about what data scientists would be doing in this. And if you look into like query intelligence, so here is a RAG, here is a there's a whole new, I won't say new in this case, but a new intelligence layer we are writing on top of it. So even you see the ChatGPT, Cloudy, it is the intelligence on top of our existing data, and it help us, it reduce us, or it brainstorm with us the cognitive. It gives us, cognitive intelligence just via a tap. Tap means when you open, it comes with water, right? So like that. So it's not limited to general query with Cloudy and other things we do. So this is what the project is. This is one of the key problems which, here AI LLM team would be working on. And then, users who are interacting with this project, they're typing the query with UI, looking what's happening, something like that. I call it the full stack engineering here. And then platform engineering, or you can say DevOps engineering or cloud engineering. It is something like, when the system get deployed, and then, things are like managed. So here is just the tag guys, but, on top of it, when we develop such kind of system, we do have SMEs, subject matter experts. We do have, business analysts. We do have product managers, but does not mean there is a one standard applied to all. But mostly high level, this is the standard which got applied when we develop, such kind of solution. Anyway, feel free review it. I have tried mentioning it, what each point mean, how we are doing. And if you have got any questions, click here, send me an email, and I will happy to provide my answer. Yep. Thank you so much. And yeah, we'll keep talking, and send me an email. Thank you.